eventually we can find some place
Yeah, you
to
can
sit.
sit down because.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to coffee?
not yet. It's good. I'm fine. Are you thirsty now?
Something to
Are you
prepare for
thirsty?
your long
Are you thirsty?
speech.
What's that?
It
Very
is,
cute.
yes. Is it ume? I think
Mhm.
ume flower.
Oh, okay. Is it your off today? Holiday or you
yeah.
take it off?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's my off till Sunday.
It is spring.
Spring,
Holiday.
Spring holiday. So when are you going to start your class again?
Yeah, the new fiscal year will start in April.
April.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Summer semestral break. That's what they call the semestral break for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks.
Yeah, after 2 weeks.
Oh, in my country, when there's a semestral break, first semester, second semester, it will take about 1 month or 2 months for the semestral break. But if you want to finish your studies earlier, you cannot take that.
Cannot?
You may not take the semestral break. You take a summer classes. Even if it's a semestral break, you can take a summer classes for you to finish your studies
credit.
earlier. Yeah.
You mean credit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Instead of finishing the course in 4 years, maybe you can finish it 3.5 years. Because during semestral break, you are studying.
We can control the speed of our lecture.
Is it same here too? In Japan?
Not really. Or at least my daughter, of course.
What about in Vietnam?
Some university they will make credit, some's not.
But some,
But gradually they will take it
yeah,
as credit.
because they want to
It's more
finish the course.
convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, like in this pandemic, like online class is more available. So yeah, things coming like really better and better, faster and faster.
Yeah.
You can get credit everywhere.
Besides, you don't have nothing to do but just to study because of the pandemic. You cannot go.
Yeah.
You cannot go out.
So you mean that we're not focused outside anymore?
Yeah.
We'll focus inside.
Inside,
right?
just studying.
Something in our brand.
Yeah, that's why
How about you?
I actually
Work?
because of this pandemic, I have nothing to do aside from working, so I started vlogging.
Oh.
Because before the pandemic, I used to go different
want to
prefectures. I
check
want
it
to travel. I love traveling, but due to the pandemic, I'm stuck at home, and I'm feeling bored. I started this vlogging.
It will hurt your eye.
No. Okay, I have to. This is for.
Take off your hat.
Oh my goodness, mate.
Okay.
Okay. Hat ka remove. Dajibu, saves ta. No. I don't. Because
Your hair.
I did not set it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hairstyle.
Okay. Would you like to talk more, about what? I will ask a question and you answer, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we can take chain.
Which one?
Like
Okay.
chains.
I'll answer and you answer too. Same question. The one you're right,
I
right?
forgot.
Okay. I'll ask first and then you answer. Okay. How long have you been here in Japan?
Oh, I came here from March 2019.
From Vietnam.
Yeah, so it's almost 2 years.
Okay. Oh, why did you came here?
How
Why
did
did
my
you
plan-
come here? Why did you come here? What's your purpose in coming here? Tell them.
I'm not sure, but like I always like to study abroad, like to enhance and improve my knowledge, my basic knowledge about medicine. So I chose Japan because 2 reasons. The first one, maybe Japan had developed medicine background, and the second one is Japan is near Vietnam, and I can visit my family. Return.
How long will it take you to go back to? How long? I mean the Kyori. Is it 2 hours, 3 hours to reach Japan?
5 hours.
5 hours.
I think,
Okay.
from Tokyo.
To Vietnam.
Yeah, to Vietnam.
How do you find Japan? Do you like Japan?
I think I like the most in Japan is about the nature. Yeah, in Vietnam, it's very difficult for you to find some like the environment for animal, for plants, for like really natural. You know what I mean?
So that means you're a nature lover.
Yeah. I think everyone loves nature, right? Because
just like me.
yeah.
I love nature too. Yeah. For me, what I want here is
So that's why we choose here.
Yeah, that's why we choose this
Yeah,
place.
Firo and
But
Park, right?
yeah. Actually, it's her who told me that we must meet here in this place.
We not must.
Yeah.
I just give some option.
But it's a
But you
nice
did
place.
choose.
It's a nice place, it's a nice place. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we've changed the background
Yes,
for your audience.
Yeah, not always, it's always having lots of people, noisy people around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice place to talk.
Yeah,
this
it's-
area, quiet place.
Yeah, and with the bird song.
Birds, yeah, the chirping of the birds.
Yeah,
Only the chirping
and
of
it's
the birds
free,
can be
it's
heard.
free.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, the soft hustle of winds.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I like this country too. You know, I've been living here for almost 33 years.
33?
Yeah, for 3 decades. I've been here
Wow.
longer than my stay in the Philippines.
Mm.
Yeah. You see, I left my family in the Philippines. They were still very young. But you know, my father's already gone.
Mm.
Yeah, my mother's very old now.
Mm.
You know,
So you intend?
they came here to visit me when my child are still very small. When I delivered my second child, my mom came here for 3 months to look after me
Okay.
because you know there's no maid here. You do everything by yourself. You know, my son when he was born, just 1 week on the bed, and then I'm doing everything. But naturally, that's not good, right? You're
Yeah.
supposed to stay 3 months or 1 month on bed, but not with nothing, with nobody to do everything for me. Just stay in bed 1 week, and then I already do the cleaning, laundry, cooking.
Oh,
And after that, you know, I became sickly.
so it was a
I was very sickly after that because I abused myself. I'm always yearly. I've been in the I'm always in the hospital with different kinds of sickness. So when that's why
So you mean that your parents at that time they were in Philippines?
I did not invite them at that time.
Ah.
I did not invite them because I thought I can do it by myself. But you know, because
No,
I
no.
don't have the mother of my ex,
Oh.
right?
Mother-in-law, right?
What's that called? That's why
Mother-in-law.
I don't know. So that's why I have my second baby miscarriage. Bakara.
Miscarriage?
Miscarriage because you know I abused myself on my first delivery. Di kita doon dami nata. So after 6 months, after 6 years, I choose to have my second child, and I asked my mother to come here. So
yes.
a month after my delivery, she's already here.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's
So
it's
I was
better,
very nice
right?
because you know I'm very healthy after that, and my baby is very healthy too. You're doctor, you know, right?
Yes.
You need to not abuse yourself when you give birth.
It sounds like you did have a tough time with your first child.
In my first time, it's a tough time, and you know, so my experience taught me. That's why on my second baby, I asked my mother to come here, but she doesn't want to extend her visa. She can extend it within 6 months, you know. But you know, no, I don't like it here in this mountain area because I live in right. She's a city woman. She's very busy with her activities. She's leader, church leader, and everything.
If I were you, I didn't think I can manage that. You're really a strong woman.
No,
Like
that's just 3
Superwoman,
months. Just
right?
3 months. Just 3 months, and then she went already. You know, my mom is already bedridden right now. She's just waiting for her time. She's comatose.
Ah,
She was already comatose
in Philippines.
in the Philippines. She's already waiting for her time. She's also
So your sibling?
my siblings with my
Are with
siblings.
her?
Yeah, with siblings. But you know, the doctor says she's hospitalized, but the doctor says you must go home because you know nobody can help her anymore. There's no need staying here in the hospital. Just go home, and then the oxygen will be brought at
I
your
mean-
home, and there's a nurse coming in. Change,
Use with machine.
she can already just eating through the nose.
Mm.
Because it's comatose, right? You know, but one thing, the miracle.
Can she hear?
You know, there's a miracle happen, you know, because, she always wake up 4 o'clock in the afternoon to be fed, and then it's already 5 o'clock. She's not waking up, and then my sister, hey, and the doctor says she got a high blood stroke, and I think
Bleeding?
there's internal bleeding, so she went to the hospital. She's comatose for 3 days, and the doctor says if within 3 days she will not wake up, so let's consider it paskaranay. So, but the doctor says you must talk with her. You must talk with her because you know so
Yes,
that
to keep
her
keep
brain
her
will
alert.
her brain will
Yeah.
stimulate.
to keep her alert.
So her brain will stimulate, and maybe she will wake up. So everybody's nah. And then the following day she wake up.
Hmm?
I took a video. She's like that is for 2 days. And after 2 days she went coma again. Why? Why she went coma again?
I guess the bleeding in the brain did affect her alert status.
But how come she wake up for 2 days when the doctor says there's no chance? And the doctor says it's a miracle.
Yeah, within the first 48 hours, I think the effect causing by the bleeding did not too serious. So
So after that, because it's still bleeding, right?
yeah, it's keep bleeding.
But you cannot operate it because of her age. She's already 89 years old. If the doctor says 89,
89.
if you touch her, no, she will no longer wake up. So just keep it like that. She's just taking medicine to stop the bleeding. But do you think it will heal the bleeding
It depends.
by the medicine?
It depends on the no medicine cannot, but surgery. Some area in the brain can be surgery, but in some other place it's really dangerous if you touch them.
So that's why they said don't touch because it's at her age.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous.
The first thing maybe
The
her
age,
age,
yeah.
but the second one maybe the bleeding area. They are one of the dangerous.
Because it bursts some
Yeah,
brains
something
bursted.
behind. Yeah, right. So if you touch them, maybe it can cause the sudden death.
So you mean to say my mother won't recover anymore because of the bleeding?
How long have?
Maybe February, first week of February.
Okay, 1 month.
Almost 1 month, more than 1 month.
More than 1 month.
How do you think?
So where did where did she try?
What?
Yeah, in Philippines.
In the
Manila?
Philippines.
The highest
yeah,
center?
in the Philippines. She's in the Philippines.
Did you want to like your family intend to transfer her to the higher hospital or the more central hospital?
But the doctor says,
No.
the doctor says, no, you cannot touch her at her age. Because, if you operate it, you'll put anesthesia, right? That she cannot take the anesthesia. Maybe she will not, for sure, she will no longer wake up. That's why she's taking medicine, different kind of medicines.
Where was he?
I don't know what kind of medicine.
Where was he at now? Like I mean the central hospital in Manila.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because
So the highest.
because she reached that age, because she's always having yearly checkup, even if she's not, even if she's not in that condition, always having yearly checkup of her body, which is the worst part. Because 89 years old, the Philippines is not common. People over there die 60, 50, 70.
Oh, okay. So the expectation is maybe more than 20 than average, right?
Yeah, because 89 years old,
The
is
life expectations.
because ukani ka katakara iron na ukani to check wari na tara mo sugu na ro desho. Ukani ska kera ba musulman mawaro ko na ro jang. But because of the bleeding, the doctor says you can no longer do anything aside from having operation. But it's at her age, it's very dangerous to operate her because you need to put anesthesia. That anesthesia will not wake her up. Is that true? Because even in the young ones, there are people who did not recover after during operation, right? They die at the operating table because of the effect. They said, I don't know, the explanation is because of the effect of the anesthesia. Is it right?
As far as I know, like, and there are some medicine and some kind of operation, but it depends on the bleeding area in the brain. So yeah, if the doctor in Philippines tell that, I guess it's better
And
not to touch.
And she says no longer will to live. When she wake up 2 days, oh my God, it's too painful. Please let me rest. I'm already tired. I want to die. She always tell that. And the doctor says, no, she herself has no longer have the will to live. She wants the rest because she's already tired. Because of the pain, different kinds of pain.
So
She said,
how do your family think? Like,
for me, I want her to live. I want her to live. But it depends upon the doctor.
no,
I want
it
her to live.
depends. It depends on your family's decision.
Yeah, because
Think.
but we will not kill her. We will not. We won't take mercy killing. You know what I mean? If God will take her already, then it's her. It's His will. But if possible, I still want her to live. I want to see her. But because of the pandemic, I cannot go home because you have to quarantine 14 days, and you don't know if you can. No, kyo kukita. Kyo matadami ito. I don't know the protocol of the.
14 quarantine days.
You don't know the protocol of the airport and the country. Yeah.
Yes, it's really a difficult decision, right?
Yeah. That's as of now.
But I think stroke is the outcome something really challenging.
But I think. But do you think she will recover? It's already more than 1 month. Do you think she will recover?
Sometimes the magic can happen.
Because her heart is very strong. Her heart is very strong, Because if the heart is poor, she will die immediately, right?
But your mother got the national health care insurance.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know about them. I've been here.
The insurance can give self.
I don't know if they have it.
In this case, Japan have the same approach. I think in Vietnam or Philippines they have the same approach. Like the people, we know that they have a little big chains.
Ah, you mean to say the insurance?
No. I mean that the stroke, like sometimes it have challenging outcome with a little chance to recovery. But it depends on your financial affordable or not. They will keep them to stay in the hospital with the hope that by the time, day by day, they be recovery. There are some case they recovery after 15 years, I think,
In the
in the
hospital.
world.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Ah, comatose, right? The comatose people.
Yeah, so I know that is really a difficult decision for you and your family right now.
But you know, one thing that's preventing the doctor to keep her is, you know, the pandemic, because there are many COVID in the Philippines. You know, you see, when she was hospitalized after she went home, the whole family got flu, pandemic like, all of them,
so it's become more harder, right?
all of them, because they are all PUI. You know PUI.
Mm.
It's not yet sure if they're having COVID, you know, under observation because of the environment. Because
Yeah.
pandemic is very rampant in the Philippines up till now already. But the medical frontline is already having vaccine started, because one of my niece is a physician, and she got her vaccine already. How about you? Are you vaccinated already?
Not really. In phone, I think, at least.
April, maybe by April they will start.
No, foreigner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, foreigner will got vaccine, maybe. Perhaps.
After everything's finished, they first the medical frontliners, the aged people, and then the regular people.
Yeah. We should give the priority for the like people in the medical staff.
Yeah.
And the elder.
The elders.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
we follows.
some vulnerable subject. Right.
Okay. Okay. So what are we going to open again? Okay. What are you going to talk more?
So thank you for having me today. So I have a like incredible questions for you.
Incredible question.
So
I feel afraid. Okay. What is it?
Okay, let's imagine that like if Japan was your lover, what would you expect he will say to you?
Okay, if I will look Japan as a man, if I will consider it as a man, maybe he will ask me, will you be loyal to me? In case of problems, or will you thick or by thin, will you stick with me?
Do you love me?
Do you love me?
Will you marry me?
Will you marry me? Just same human being. Yeah. How about you?
I think he will ask me some kind of questions like, which characteristic do you like me a lot? A lot? Almost, right? And which one do you want me to change for you? Yeah, so I think I will answer him like, I like the best in Japan as a lover is about the appearance, the nature, the contents in you, within you, and I love you because of that. But if I have chance to make some how to say some option, some recommendation, I would like you to keep it to keep the nature like that, like to keep the
Don't touch the nature.
beautiful.
Don't destroy the nature.
Yeah, because like more and more people coming to Japan, it seems that the nature can have enough space for the people. And I hope that the nature will keep the stable situation.
Very good answer.
No.
Okay. But you know, do you like Japan in the whole? In whole, do you like Japan?
Yeah.
Me too. I like this country. Why?
So we already talk a lot about the nature, right? So
Aside from the nature,
aside
how about the
from-
people?
Okay, the people. I think Japanese people have a specific and unique cultures. The most things is about samurai spirit.
Okay.
So we have already talked a lot about the nature, right?
Yeah.
It's a unique environment for the animal, for trees, for sea and mountain. But aside from that, I think the Japanese people and Japanese cultures also they have a unique value. Um, I I really love the samurai spirit here.
Samurai spirit.
Yeah, because
That was,
with the courage, the brave, the strength, so that the Japanese people can overcome the challenges in the past
Okay.
with a lot of like the result from the history, right? You know,
okay.
the World War.
Yeah, because of the bad experience, you know.
Yeah, and earthquake,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
disaster,
Okay,
a
okay.
lot of
Yeah. That's one thing, but
Yes.
you know, this country can be considered lucky, but one thing that they are unlucky is that they're always saddened by different kind of calamities. How come? How come this one? Maybe they said because of the situation of the place, because it is surrounded by
Yeah.
by the sea. If you'll see at the map, it's surrounded by the seas.
Volcano.
Volcanic.
Volcanic. I think in Philippines you also have.
We have volcanoes, but not
Yeah.
but not like not like Japan.
Not like.
Not like Japan because
How is it different?
you know, the volcano sometimes it's supposed to be erupting, but it doesn't erupt. Just having, you know.
So you mean that you like in Philippines you have many tiny earthquakes,
Yeah, tiny
but
earthquake,
not a
but
big,
not like
big
that,
one, the major one.
not like Japan that is very major, you know. Right? You
And
know?
destroy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, what I like Japan so is the people because of the honesty.
Yeah.
They're very honest people. They won't tell something that they that they don't mean. Actually, if they say
What do you
something,
mean?
if they tell something,
Tito Mae?
if they tell something, they fulfill it. Yakusoku. If they promise something, they do it. There are some who are not like that too, but most, I'm talking in general. That's one thing I like with the people here.
So you mean Japanese people walk the talk, right? Walk the
They
talk.
they don't talk things that they don't mean.
Yeah.
Like uso baka, that's, you know.
Yes, okay.
You know what I
So
mean?
so you walk to talk, right? Walking the talk, like do what you
I'm-
say and
what-
say what you do, right?
Yeah. What I mean is that they just saying it just came out of their mouth without having really meaning of it, that they really wanna fulfill it. Well, you know, kuchi baka.
Okay, so just
Uso baka.
say what you really mean it.
They don't
And
mean.
do-
They don't say things that they don't mean.
Oh, okay.
You
yeah.
know what I
So-
mean?
So just say what you mean
What?
and do what you say,
Yeah.
right?
They don't. You really mean it? Are you? When they say you really mean it, will you really do it?
Yeah. Do what you say,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's-
Walk the talk.
What?
Walk the talk.
Walk the talk. Oh.
Walking the talk.
Okay.
Do what you say and
Yeah.
say what you do.
That's one thing I like about the Japanese.
Yeah.
And okay, let's start. Okay, and the country is very clean. You cannot see trash anywhere.
Very green.
Very clean.
Clean and green.
Okay, for you, green. For me, it's very clean.
Yeah.
Clean because you cannot see trash everywhere. You cannot see. Sometimes you can see, but maybe the Japanese didn't do it. Foreigners did it. Throw it. I believe that. Because there are already foreigners, lots of foreigners in this country, right? The Japanese are the ones picking it. They're picking the trash they saw. For you, you've been here for just 3 years.
2 years. I
For me, I've been here for 33 years, 3 decades. You know, I've
3 decades.
3 decades. 33 years, 3 decades.
3 decades.
Yeah. Hope you will stay here longer.
Yeah.
Would you like to
if I
marry a
have chance.
Japanese?
It depends.
Would you like to marry a Japanese?
Oh, it's a destiny. We cannot decide it.
What are you having a relationship with Japanese right now?
No.
No?
He is Vietnamese.
Oh, I thought she's Japanese. He is a Japanese. Oh, he's a Vietnamese.
He looks like Japanese, but he's Vietnamese.
Okay. Where is he right now? Is he staying at your same school like you? He's also in University of Yamanashi.
No. I just live in Yamanashi too, but not the same university.
Okay.
One more questions like about the marriage. Do you think like marry with someone in the same country will be better than in the different country?
Okay,
with
nice.
a
Good question.
lot
With good
of
question.
Cross culture,
With
right?
good question. At first, it's very hard,
Mm.
but it's just a matter of adjustment. You'll have lots of fight at first, lots of fights, lots of differences because you can just know each other when you live in the same roof.
Yes, it is.
You believe that. In my experience, on our early years, we have lots of fights. We have lots of differences because of the same. As what you told me earlier, different cultures, different trainings, different practice. different habits.
Yeah, they don't know you and you don't
Yeah.
know
And
them,
then
right?
do you believe that a certain person will just show you the true colors when you already live in the same roof? You believe that?
I see.
Yeah. But you know, if we're already adjusted to each other, you know, maybe it will work out well. It will work out well.
So the key point here is the communication and the patient, right?
Yeah.
Be patient with each other.
Mhm.
Listen to each other.
Yes.
And find a way to adopt.
Okay.
So I imagine it is a small talk, but it is a longer talk
Longer
than I
talk.
expected.
You know,
Okay.
this vlog will have part 1, part 2, and part 3. Meeting with Cinnamon, part 1. Meeting with Dr. Ke, part 2. Meeting with my friend, part 3. Different titles. So
Okay.
the audience won't feel bored, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's say goodbye with again.
Okay.
Could you repeat your channel so that my audience
Oh,
can visit your
okay.
channel?
Thank you. Please. I need
my,
that.
my channel is Cinnamon and Lessons in Japan.
Cinnamon Lessons in Japan. Hi guys. This is my friend. She's also a YouTuber. With what's your channel again?
Yeah, Cinnamon and Lessons in Japan.
Cinnamon and Lessons in Japan.
Okay, so
Okay,
how
for
about you?
me,
Linda,
Linda,
Always.
love always. Because you know I'm a very loving person with warm heart.
Okay.
I like the word
yeah,
love.
A charm, a charisma, right?
Linda, love always.
Linda
I love you all.
always. Let visit her page, her channel.
Is it
because-
working?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
because
goodness.
because her channel is really funny and have a lot of incredible knowledge for you guys.
Same here with Cinnamon. We learn a lot from her. She's always singing in her
Singing.
YouTube, singing, playing the ukulele.
No. Just semi
Yeah, playing the ukulele. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
bye bye. Hope to see you guys in the next time.
Oh, I did. No, it's working.
I will cut it.
You cut all the.